Hey guys, my name is Sediak and welcome back to another episode of Woodville here in City Skylines, where last episode we did even more expansions. It's like expansions on top of expansions on top of expansions lately. But most importantly, I asked you guys whether I should start creating a small little town on, is it classed as the other side of the river? The other peninsula? I'm not quite sure what you would call it, but that is what we're going to be focusing on today. Creating a small little town, and I don't know how I want to approach this. Now, I know this series is all about the wood. It's all about the wood industry and all that kind of jazz. But guys, would you allow me to build other types of industry? Like, I could create this small town as a farming town. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether I'm just losing then focus of what the main point of this city is. I'll let you guys decide that in the comment section down below. But welcome back, boys. We are back with another episode. And if you have been enjoying Woodville, then want to see more of it, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But damn. Now, for the longest time, we still haven't got anyone going to Robin's Hood. I've enabled the advertisement campaign, and we've managed to get one visitor. So, the extra budget has brought one new person over. So that's a good sign. At least I know there's no issues with them not able to get in there. At least they can get in there right now. But we are a long way away right now before we get things up and running. Unemployment's really low, which means I do gotta get that huge boost of population. So hopefully this small little town on the outskirts can be a really big help. We'll set the schools out policy on it as well, so they prefer to work than education. Did I add it to any of these areas in the last episode? I can't quite remember if I did or not. That's the problem I have. I gotta add the no schools policy to some of these areas, and I don't believe I have. Now, we're gonna pick a few because we need some people to. It contradicts ourselves because obviously we're trying to build the university up, and to do that we need students. We've got the students has increased dramatically, but at the same time I need more workers. So it's I'm going against myself, aren't I? It's kind of annoying. Let's choose Franklin Park, the policy. It's got nearly 6,000 residents, schools out, so they prefer to work over going for education stuff, just because they're the furthest ones away from the university. So we'll kind of start with that. We'll see how it goes. But I want to create my little town over here. So let's think about looking at this then. So to buy one of these little plots, oh, it's expensive. It's expensive, boys. By you there. I've bought 2 new plots of land here, and this is kind of where I want to build it. I'll buy that one eventually. I just want to kind of hold out a little bit on that cash money moolah. Now, we currently have dirt roads that come directly off the highway here. I mean, that's kind of how it's set up, and it's the same thing over on this side. I don't know whether to keep that in as like a feature point or eventually change it. But I like the idea of it being all dirt roads. I feel like I want to continue that theme. And also at the same time, I feel like I want to implement a train line that gets people over to here. Now, I did think for the longest time, how would I'm going to do a ferry line eventually. I will do that. But I thought we need a little train line that people can chug along to get to where, to the main parts and whatnot. Now I thought, how am I going to get it to cross over here? Because it looks a little bit too confusing. But then I thought to myself, the train line is also directly over here. It's a little bit of a long journey to go in, but this is a town really far out. Why don't I take advantage of it on that front end? Get people using the train line. And then we can kind of have the train not be the central kind of point of this little town, but it's like one of the main features to the area. So many decisions, so many ideas. We'll see what we can come out with right now. So if I was to place in the little train line, and it's just going to be a passenger terminal, I can actually have it on the dirt road there. But I feel like I need to kind of set up some systems right now. So it's all kind of fields here. So I think I'm going to pick these 2 fields to kind of build my little town from it. So if I start with a little crossroad, we go at 20 on both sides, as that's going to be the central point. And then I think we'll kind of... okay, so it's on a slight bend anyway, which is quite interesting. That's real interesting. So the whole thing's on a slight bend. Okay. So what's that going to... Why is that spacing going across? Right, that's 41. Let's kill that off a split second. So if that's going to be my central point, it's not going to be a huge town. I don't want to go down that road of making something ridiculous. But we'll place the passenger train line. So if I placed it... Oh, see, I want to do more roads first and kind of get a structure. So hold up, guys. Let me get something planned right now. So let me go up here by 50 and cut in. And then we'll come out here by 10. I'm trying to get like a town central bit. And I think that's where we'll kind of base it off. Again, can't go too crazy because then it kind of goes against everything I'm trying to do right now. So if I place like that, it's going to be like an awkward town where there's not really any organization or thinking into the land planning. It was just built as it was built. It's just one of them things. So I think I might actually put the train station on this side. So I could set it up where it kind of either starts there or over here. So, Or should I just drop it there and like that's the be all end all of it? I think so, yeah. Because it's not going to be... I'm getting too kind of hung up here right now and building the train line. So the train track's really cool. Is going to, you know, go with the road, the path. The road, the path. The path, the road. You know what I mean? But this is constantly bending ground, isn't it? So if I brought that to there and then it kicked out, let's use a because I want to try and keep the tree line, which we've kind of kept it in, which is really good. I'll probably add a few more trees in and whatnot, and that's where it can pretty much start there. So let's get this rocking and rolling, and I'm gonna have to get it to go across. And I'll probably make it turn a little bit earlier, so we'll make the turn happen for the train line. Oh, I could actually take advantage of this little section. And then have the train line, say, go up to 8 there. And then cross over for us. Because basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep the landscape and like how it would work in real life quite similar. So passing through the tree line, and then that would come up to here. Now just for argument's sake, I'm just going to get it very roughly connected. And there we go. So that's connected. We still get the trees either side, but I'll add more trees in to kind of keep it to a theme. But that's how we'll kind of go with it. And for now, I'll add the train actually lining straight away. So it kind of goes up here. And I've got a couple of options. I can either make it go directly to here, passenger line. Or then again, it's actually got to... Oh, that's the awkward thing as well, because it comes down here. It's got to go around to go in that way, because you can't do a turn to go down that line. So the actual first station you can get to is either that one or that one. Now that one's quite close over there, so I think I might make it go to the city central section, because then it can hop onto the subway, get to the bus station over here. Loads of different... Yeah, it's gonna be really intertwined and connected very, very well. So keep it like that. So I'll set it up straight away. So when we start building it all up, we're pretty much good to go. So we'll keep this as the centralized bit, and then what we'll do is we'll then set up smaller roads that go in like different directions. So get a few little points that come out, you know, and try and take advantage of some of the areas. Because ultimately it is a small little village, and then try not to make it too gridded, because that can happen. All right, now and then, should we try and create or make this a little bit more wavy as well? There we go. So it's like a country style village, smallish little town, and it's all dirt roads. I don't know whether I'll eventually like upgrade it to something a little bit different. I don't know whether I'll kind of go down that road, but I'm trying to make all the little, you know, little cul-de-sacs in a way slightly bend, so it looks a little bit more natural as the village kind of sprawled out, which I think will look pretty cool. There we go. And I think, yeah, we're going to have some unorganized mess and chaos coming from this. A little bit of confusion. A little bit of distortion. The town just happened, okay? The town just happened. That's just how it was. I kind of like the idea of this. So let me just sort out the waters line. Like that. Nice little spiral. Connect it like that. There we go. So the water's all hooked up. We just don't have power just yet. Now I'm thinking I might do some wind turbines because we're in the middle of a farm. Like, well, not a farm, but like in the middle of a field. But the power production on those is not a lot. Really, is it? But I can create like a small little wind farm, couldn't I? So if I put a wind turbine over there, there, and there. And then if I just run power lines directly up to there, that should be enough then. We already got trains on the way in, even though they're not really bringing anybody over. But that should be enough. So, yeah. This is going to be pretty interesting. I like it. So, I know we've got tons of jobs and we don't really need jobs, but I do need to put a little bit of commercial down for this town to survive. So I think it makes sense to put the commercial directly opposite the train line as they get off. How many trains have got coming in? How much demand is there for this line right now? I don't know. So yeah, we keep it like that. And then we'll kind of then just build up some residential around. Now I could fill it all up in all these little areas. I think we'll like the little cul-de-sacs bits, the stringy bits, we'll kind of fill in all that with the low density residential. And on the big blocks here, I think it might be best to then place down our own little squares. So that will be the, oh, that's a bit too much there. That might be the better option. Because rather than doing big blocks, I'm creating like big rows, and it might look a little bit unnatural. And then there'll be some certain areas where we kind of like don't place down some zoning, just to make it look kind of cool and whatnot. So if we go for all that up there. And that's the thing as well, it's currently like 3 AM in the morning on Friday. No building work is going to currently happen right now. So what I'm thinking of doing then is, like on these little strips, we do like this. You see what I mean? So we kind of get the effect of the housing, but not too much of it. So I'm not just building like, so it basically won't look like this. Like if I take it over there. Because it looks like one too many houses for this small little town. Now, I've got to do it strategically to a point where I'm actually getting the power lines to connect. So that should work to there. We'll have that there. That there. 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 And there. They should all connect up to that. So that should technically all connect up in terms of power. We'll do like another one just there. Should be all good. So that's all I do for now. We'll just kind of naturally let the town sprawl and grow. I did say eventually I'll do like a little ferry line over, but that's like when I've done some more stuff and I've got it all connected up. But we're just going to give it some time and wait for it to grow. Place down now a bunch of more trees, and we should now... I was about to say we should now be getting some growth. But no. No growth! I don't know what's going on right now. What time do they normally start work? There we go. Finally some growth now happening. Now we do need the services around here. So we got to get the small little town clinic. Just thrown in over there. The small little town fire station or firehouse over there. The small little town police station, which I'll put next to the firehouse. There we go. And you could say the crematorium as well. Or we could do like a graveyard. Now, this is something that I never normally place down, a graveyard. But I feel like it could be quite fitting for this small little town, right? It could be quite fitting. So, you know what? Let's place a graveyard down. That's something I haven't done in quite some time. It feels like it's something like a small town would have, wouldn't it? That's kind of what it feels like right now. So we have an event today, which is the baseball park. Nice. These need power, but they'll eventually get the power as the building work all slowly comes together. Now, you could say, I need to place a school down. But what I'm thinking of right now is creating this little town with a school, no schools out policy. So they don't really want to... Where is it? Where is it now? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Schools... What's it called again? Schools out. Bam. There we go. And so they're more likely to work than strive for education, if that makes sense. So this would be kind of interesting to see what now happens. Now, I know it's going to cause a little bit of a mess and some issues on the junctions. But where is it? Over here. But I'm going to leave it for now, because I don't know how much traffic and issues we're going to kind of get from this. I feel like we need to place down a small little park or something. One with a dirt path. Wait, no, I got to remember where the zoning is. There we go. So, just there. Ta-da. And why don't we get some little gravel paths coming out? So, right, let me try and get rid of... Oh boy, come on. How do I get rid of all this snapping here? I forgot what the button I had to press was. There we go. So, small little paths that kind of connect up and over. Nothing too crazy. But something they can just, you know, they have the ability to walk straight through those areas. I don't feel like I need it over there because they can just all filter down in easy anyway. But just around this side seems like I should be doing it. We'll come down to here. Straight down there, which would be handy there. Go place some trees down and whatnot. Just kind of create a little walkway around the graveyard. But you look pretty good when all this little area is built up a bit more. So we'll get a tree or two down right now. Like that. Just fill the area up, kind of. I'm trying to kind of like place these down around the edges so it looks like it's part of the park with the same type of trees. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So it's now just pretty much a case of waiting for the town to slightly build up. Now it's called Birch Heights. So what we saying, boys? What we saying? You guys give me some suggestions in the comment section to rename this little town. I think that might be a good little idea. So yeah, do that. Leave me some pretty sweet name suggestions in the comment section, guys, of what we could potentially call this small little town. I gotta find out all the statistics too. And I've got to wait for it to kind of get fully up and running. But yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So, people are slowly moving in. We have currently at the moment 321 people living in this small town. Slowly growing by the day. Now, we shouldn't see too much traffic that it causes issues on those junctions on the highway. But I like this. I like this right now. We might have one too many trains coming through here. There are many people getting on and off. There is a fair few people getting on and off, which is pretty cool. Yeah, a couple of people getting on and off. Right, you can see a lot of people walking around, which is really good. Oh, a lot of people just got off. Damn, boy, that's crazy. So we're pushing up right now to 400. Oh, there we go, 415. To 415. Now 430 almost. It kind of excites you, innit, when you build like a small town. For some reason, I'm enjoying building this small town more than building the bigger sections of Woodville. I don't know why. I don't know why. So now that's ticking along. You can see the remaining bits of zoning I still need to get in. So I could do like a couple of little houses just over there, some just there. You know what I mean? Dot this all up like that to kind of bulk it up a bit more. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. And not get caught in the trap of placing down some more commercial. We got our nice little commercial strip here as we speak. So what is the transportation like on the train line here? So it is train line 2, this one. There's 7 vehicles on it. We do not need 7 vehicles. At most, you could probably need 2. But I'm going to place in only 1. Holy smokes! That's a lot of vehicles. A lot of trains there. A lot of trains. Don't need that just yet. But you can see a lot of people walking. Now, this is pretty cool. I'm liking this. I'm liking the little dip that we've got in the little, you know, section there. The roads there. There's a little banked area in between. It's got all the trees going around the train line. Looking good. And yeah, this area is going to come together quite nicely. It's going to take a few in-game days to get all up and running. But they're all walking through right now doing their thing. So, is there any unique buildings that I could place down that would be beneficial? The Bee and Bird Haven. That would be good, but I don't know whether that is gonna fit in this area. Right, I'll place it just there, just for the sake of seeing what it's like. See, that could, but does that warrant being placed there? Or should I move it somewhere else? If I had it all the way over there, over here maybe. Or do I create a little, its own little road turn-off area? So if I came up, yeah, if I came up by, if I did a 7 by 7 turn and went like that, and then place this little haven just over here. So its own little dedicated area. It's kind of still part of the town. Yeah, so I have to wait for it's kind of still like part of the town, but it's kind of out of the town, so we still get to use all the stuff in the middle, and we can really thrive from it. Does it need power or water? It's got water. Does it need power? It's okay. It's got power. Right. I don't want to place too many down, but I just want to see what we can kind of get away with. Lungs of the city. That no, not really. Helicopter park. No. I don't think there's anything else really, is there, that I can kind of throw in and get away with it? Not really, no. Any landmarks? No. What's that there? The traffic park. Nah. No, I don't think there is anything I also want to try and attempt to gain. I think we've pretty much got what we need for this area, right? I think we do. I think we do. So I'll leave it over there. So it's still a part of it, but it's kind of out the way. Good. We've already got 5 bodies in the cemetery right now. There's a lot of peeps waiting. We pause. There's 29 people on the train. Off they get. Wait, was that a... that was an out-of-town train. Was it the intercity train? That wasn't an actual passenger train. Where is that passenger train? Is this it here? No, going to Springdale. It could be one of these. To the train metro hub over there. No. Oh, snap. Have we got like loads of garbage issues over here? We have, haven't we? Oh, damn. Right, let's up these processing facilities right now. We have the incineration plants. We also have over here the large recycling centers. Let me see if I can get away from another large recycling center. You can get away with one here. Kind of ish. It clips the railway, but I can push that out a bit more. So does that give us much more capacity? It puts us in the yellow a little bit. There's a lot of vehicles here, so let me just kind of get them flowing in and processing the goods a whole lot quicker. Right, does it like that? Oh, snap. When did this get added in? Alright, let's do this real quick. Right click, control S, stay in lane. See, I need to learn more about this stuff, to be honest with you. I really do. Alright, now to continue to flow in. Get them vehicles in, unloaded, and then back out on the road. That's kind of what we want. So hopefully that will solve some of them traffic issues. Not traffic issues, garbage issues. But is there many people waiting over here? Ah, here's a train. 58 people. So line overview. Yeah. I think, you know, I'm going to up it to 2 trains now. Yeah, we'll up it to 2 trains first. Two trains. So at least you have them at different stages picking up passengers. And they can really benefit from it. Again, that's what you would like to think, isn't it? That's what you would like to think. Right, that garbage issue should slowly be dying down, but it is a concern that we have to think about in the future. I can see issues going on over here right now. And I haven't really set this junction up as well, as good as the other ones I've set up in the past. So if I do that like that. Oh, why is that doing that? So just bringing it back a bit more. So coming back into the old junction. Obviously that goes into that lane if you turn in. That one goes into that one. That's straight over there. That's straight over there. So basically, as well as having 2 turning points as you exit the highway to the normal road, it's just as good to have 2 entry points that then merge into one. So I can see this one. Oh damn. Oh damn. What's going on, boy? There we go. Being an issue because obviously they stop for when these vehicles trying to turn left. So by doing that, it's very simplified. You know, I don't really do too much with these. I don't really go overboard or over the top. I try to keep them simple and what I know to do. But if they're turning to go this way and to go that way, these guys seem to want to stop to wait for them. We must have a give way on the junction, right? Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn that off as well. I know it worked perfectly fine just before then, before I turn them off, but keeping them flowing, then, you know, reduces the amount of people that are going to be stopping. But everyone gets into the right lanes anyway. Sorted, mate. Sorted. Off they go. Right, how you doing over here, boys? You getting those remainders of the buildings all in? It's a nice little town. Anyone use my little walking paths? They're amazing, guys. You should totally use them. You should totally use them. But yeah, we got a nice little town right now with a population of nearly 800. We'll expand it as time goes on. We really will expand it as time goes on. I don't think it's causing too many issues with the junctions over here. But if we start to see big stuff happening, I can then fix it and whatnot. But it's nothing major. You wouldn't want to do it in real life. Cut across a whole highway. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It is treated like a small little countrified town. I like it. I do like it. So I could turn it into a farming area. I don't know. We'll see what you guys think in the comment section down below anyway. But when it comes to our job front, we have a decent level between unemployment and jobs available, which is pretty cool to see as well. University, still got a while before we get the academic work, but we should kill it. Should get it pretty easy. 41,000 residents in the city right now. It is looking good. Just got to sort out some of these garbage issues and whatnot. Just hoping that the trucks can get to where they need to get to. Damn. Boy. Damn. So guys, until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.